Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Knits in the Wild, episode 2. I just want to thank everyone for watching my first episode. I wasn't expecting anyone to watch it really. I just did it for fun because I like to talk about knitting. I hope that you had a great holiday if you celebrated this past weekend. I hope you're enjoying your time off from work if you have it. Normally today would be a work day for me, so I'm taking this extra time to record. So welcome. I'm going to be, after some feedback I got, I realized I wasn't really looking at my camera last time, so I'm going to try to do that. I am just not used to recording myself, so here goes nothing. Let's talk about what I'm wearing first and foremost. My wrapped in Greybow shawl, designed by Neilan, who is one of my absolute favorite designers. Everything that she designs is just beautiful. This was actually my first test knit. I knit for her early this spring. I used Hedgehog fibers, Tweedy, for the main color. It's just like beautiful, neutral yarn with these little flecks of color in it, and I just absolutely love it. The contrast colors are just some yarns I had in my stash. I used this hot pink merino wool, and I can't even remember the name of the yarn. I will try to look it up, and I can show you guys what it looks like. I love this pattern. It came out a little smaller than the dimensions in the pattern because my gauge is so off. My row gauge is usually way off, way shorter than any pattern. So it's okay. It still fits me really nicely. It's a pattern that I would make again, and I hope to make it again eventually. I love it so much. Behind me, I have my Felix pullover that I finished earlier this fall. I've been getting a lot of wear out of it. It's another great pattern. Everyone is making them. They're really, really great. I knit that in Berroco Mochi, the colorway vanilla. Oh, some finished objects. I did a couple of gift knits for Christmas this year. For some good friends of ours. And the first one is this Purl Soho's classic ribbed hat, which is a free pattern. And I used Isager yarns. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it is a fingering weight yarn in this Paprika color. And this is for my husband's best friend who has been harassing me to knit him a hat. So hopefully he likes this hat. I love this yarn. It is so rustic, and the color is just so perfect, and it's a blend of mohair and wool. So I hope he likes that. I also just finished these yesterday. Still have one sock blocking because I didn't finish them at the same time. Obviously, I knit them one at a time, but these are the Naptime Slipper socks by Christina, McKenzie, and this is also a free pattern. And these I knit in some yarns I had in stash for this marled look. This is actually for my good friend, actually, his wife, because she has wanted a pair of cozy slipper socks for a while. So we were at a shop back in the fall. We were on a bike ride, and we stopped at a farm, apple farm, and inside the farm there was this little store. And there were a pair of socks that she commented on and said, "Oh, they're so cozy. I would love a pair." I'm like, "Oh, I can knit you a pair." So I'm going to surprise her with a pair of socks. And I tried to make them look like that pair in the store. So hopefully she likes these. These are just knit out of a pair of Patton's sock yarn, I believe, held together with some gray mohair that I had in my stash, and also this wool acrylic blend. So I was holding 3 yarns together to get this like cozy, chunky fabric. Hope she likes those. My next project in work in progress, which I didn't show last time because I have so many whips right now. I needed to save some. Spread them out, okay? So I have everything in this big clear plastic bag. This is going to be a blanket, or a throw, I should say. This is going to be the modern mountain throw. I have not made much progress on it because I've been working on other things. And I've never made a blanket or throw before, and I'm really excited about this one. This is also going to be a gift. This is going to be a baby gift, a baby blanket. I'll show you the yarn. This is just Lionbrand woolies in the color Fossil. And it's the same color that the pattern, the sample on Ravelry was knit in, which I absolutely loved. And it's machine washable, good for a baby. And I think that'll be really nice. Have until August to finish that, so hopefully I can handle that. My next item is my velvet mirror cowl that I showed you last time. I'm not going to go into much detail about it because I talked about it on my last episode, but this is the progress I've made so far. And it's coming out so nice. I just cannot wait to have this. It's just, so soft and cozy. Cannot wait. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is my Bougie Sweatshirt. And I have everything right now in my project bag by Madder Root. This is the Madder Root Trundle bag. It's huge. I love it. It's got the moon phases on it, which if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with moons and anything related to like outer space. I bought this at Rhinebeck this year. I went to Rhinebeck. Rhinebeck's only an hour south of me, so I went to Rhinebeck for the first time since 2008 this year. I can't believe I live so close to it and hadn't been going, but I didn't realize it was such a big thing now. Back then, when I first went, there was no social media, so yeah, it was really fun. It's very crowded, but a lot of fun. So I cast on Christmas Eve for my Bougie Sweatshirt, and this is what I got so far. This is the Throwover Pullover by Andrea Mowry. And I was going to show, because last time my contrast colors hadn't arrived yet. So I have those now. I'm not going to remember the names of these. This one I think is Deep Bump with Spin Cycle yarns. So beautiful. Rusted Rainbow, which is also really pretty. And Salty Dog. Come on, there we go. So I knit the swatch, and I was kind of on the fence about how I felt about the colors. So here's my swatch, which I like it. I think it looks really good. It's retro, which I do like. The colors are not something I'm used to personally what I wear, but I think I will wear this. I love the colors. They just look great with the brown. And I noticed my color work cinched in really tight when I was knitting this in the round. So I upped my needle size for the color work on the sweater. And I actually didn't get gauge with this. So I upped my needle size for the whole thing. I think for my ribbing, I used a US 6 and then went all the way up to a 9 for the sweater and a 10.5 for this color work. So this is my first time knitting with 3 colors at a time, and making my swatch was the yarn got so tangled. I need to figure out a better way to manage the yarn because it was a mess. But so far I think the colors look good together. Hoping to make a lot more progress on this weekend. Yeah, I'm really excited about the knit along. I cannot wait to see everybody's bougie sweatshirts. Oh, I wanted to show you my knitting needle case, which I love. It is, blanking on the name of the shop, but I bought it on Etsy. And watch, my needles will come flying out. But it's so nice. I've got my Knit Picks interchangeable wood needles and my Chowgoos. Oh, there goes a needle on this side. And it's got a lot of pockets. It's got a zippered section in the middle here. It is, oh, here's the name. Zaka Studio. Highly recommend their cases. They're a lot of these knitting, like I've seen on Instagram, a lot of these fancy expensive needle cases, but this wasn't that expensive. I think it was like maybe $60 for a handmade, hand-sewn wax canvas bag, which I thought was really reasonable. So I like to shout out the smaller, small businesses that, are they have really nice products. So that is my shout out for today. So thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my podcast. Sorry if I seem like a hot mess. I have a lot going on, but I want to find time to do this because I like it and I love knitting. And I hope that you are having a great holiday and have a great New Year's. I will probably do a video about my plans for 2023, but right now all my plans are just to finish the projects I have on my needles. I just want a clean slate, like I'm in all areas, So I hope that everyone has a great day, and thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.